Here's something nobody really talks about. You probably make more money now than your parents did at your age, adjusted for inflation. Maybe not by much, but still. And yet somehow, building actual wealth feels harder than it's ever been. And before you blame yourself, before you think it's because you're not disciplined enough or smart enough with money, pause for a second. What if the reason you feel financially stuck isn't because you're bad with money, but because the entire economic system is designed very intentionally to keep you spending? Let's walk through this. Let's say you're 28. You live in a mid-sized city in the US. Could be Austin, could be Charlotte, doesn't really matter. You have a decent job. Maybe you're making $65,000 a year. That sounds solid, right? You're doing okay. But here's what that actually looks like. After federal tax, state tax, Social Security, health insurance, you're taking home around $3,800 a month, maybe $4,000 if you're lucky. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment? Let's say $1,400. And that's not luxury, that's just normal, a place that doesn't have cockroaches. Car payment, because yes, you need a car to get to work, $450 a month. Insurance, another $150. Gas, maybe $120. Student loan payment, $280. Phone bill, utilities, internet, $200 combined. Groceries, realistically cooked at home most nights, $400. We're at about $3,000 now. You haven't gone out once. You haven't bought new clothes. You haven't traveled. You haven't had a single dinner with friends or gone to a concert or taken someone on a date. You've got maybe $800 left, and that's supposed to cover everything else and build wealth. But here's what actually happens. You go out a couple times, you buy coffee a few mornings because you're tired, you subscribe to a few streaming services because everyone does, you get a haircut, your friend's getting married, you need a gift, your laptop starts acting weird, you finance a new one, $60 a month, no big deal. By the end of the month, you've got maybe $200 left, and you think, I'll save next month. But next month, something else comes up. It always does. So here's the thing most people miss. This isn't a personal failure. This is structural. The entire consumer economy is built on a very simple idea. Get you to spend money you haven't earned yet and make it feel completely normal. Credit cards with rewards, buy now, pay later, 0% financing, monthly payment plans that make a $1,200 purchase feel like $49. And it works because of something psychologists call mental accounting. Your brain doesn't process $50 a month the same way it processes $600 up front, even though mathematically they're the same thing. Let me show you what this actually costs. Let's say over the course of a year, you finance 3 things. New phone, $35 a month, laptop, $60 a month, a couch because your old one was falling apart, $55 a month. That's $150 a month. Doesn't sound crazy, but here's what that actually is. $1,800 a year gone. Not invested, not saved, just paying for things you've already used. And if instead of financing those things, you had waited, saved up, and bought them outright, and then taken that same $150 and invested it in a basic index fund earning 8% annually, you'd have over $34,000 in 15 years. That's the difference. That's what the system costs you, not in one dramatic moment, but slowly, invisibly, month after month. And the reason this works so well is because the system makes spending feel like success. You got a promotion? Upgrade your apartment. New job? New car. Hit a savings goal? Reward yourself. There's this underlying cultural message that financial progress should be visible, that you should look like you're doing well. And if you're not upgrading your life every couple of years, people assume you're struggling. But here's what financially intelligent people understand. Wealth is invisible. The person driving the 8-year-old paid-off Toyota and living in the same apartment for 5 years while maxing out their retirement account and building a 6-month emergency fund, that person is wealthier than someone making twice as much but financing a lifestyle. Real wealth isn't about looking successful. It's about having options. It's about not being fragile. It's about being able to say no to things, jobs, relationships, situations that don't serve you because you're not financially dependent on them. So what does this actually look like in practice? It's not about deprivation. It's not about never enjoying your money.
It's about being conscious of the difference between spending that moves you forward and spending that keeps you in place. It's asking before you buy something, am I paying for this because I actually want it or because I'm supposed to want it? It's recognizing that every dollar you commit to a monthly payment is a dollar that can't compound, can't grow, can't give you freedom later. And it's understanding that the economy doesn't care if you build wealth. In fact, it profits when you don't. Every advertisement, every special financing offer, every influencer showing you what your life should look like, it's all designed to keep you spending. You're not broken, you're not bad with money, you're just swimming against a current that most people don't even realize is there. So here's the shift. Stop measuring your financial health by what you can afford monthly and start measuring it by what you actually own. Stop comparing your lifestyle to people around you because most of them are financing theirs too. And start making decisions based on what gives you long-term control over your time and your choices, not what makes you look successful right now. That's the game. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. If this clicked for you, subscribe. More like this coming.